Hey guys, this is Gunsmith Part 1. Really straightforward build. It's an MP133 12 gauge shotty. You can get this from Jaeger at level 1 as soon as you complete his mechanic quest. Otherwise, you can find them in raid from scavs or boxes. The only thing you need to be wary of if you do find one off a scav is that the durability has to be over 60. So, the build itself is very straightforward. With the stock, you want to remove it. You want to go to the black pistol grip. You want to change over the handguard and go the black version that's already got the side mount on it as well. MP133, custom black 4-stock with rails. Now this particular part you can actually get from mechanic. I believe it's level 1. So if you do a barter trade for it, it's 1 DVD or hard drive. So 1 HDD. Make sure you find that in raid early game. You'll be able to change it over for this handguard with mechanic at level 1. That's the one piece that most new players or new wipe players really struggle with, because you can't actually get it from traders until you do the barter trade. So next piece, you want to do the foregrip RK6, which is skier level 1 as well, and then you want to put a TBL laser on, which is also through skier. So it's just that blue laser. You can put it on either side, it doesn't really matter. At the front, you want a cylinder 12 gauge muzzle adapter. This will lead you into the GK02. Now, this muzzle brake is hard to find as well. At this point in the wipe, we're about a week in or 10 days in, you can get it off the flea market, really simple, but the only other way of finding this early wipe is through scavving and found in raid status. Apart from that, this is the only build that you need, the only attachments to complete the quest itself. As soon as you finish it, hand it in, you'll be on to part 2. Gunsmith Part 2. This is based off a standard AKS 74U build. So you can get this from Prapper or found in raid through scavs and stuff like that as well. Just be wary that the durability is still over 60. That's all you require. One hard piece early wipe to get for this build is the 60 round mag. So the 6L31 60 round mag, that is the one piece that you're going to really struggle early wipe to get, unless you're hunting raiders on reserve, or if you get a good run through labs, or you kill killer. There are a few spots that you can get this, but it's complete RNG early wipe, or if you get ZB014 key for woods, they usually spawn there as well. So main thing to change over is the mag. The pistol grip stays the same, the stock stays the same, but you have to fold the stock after you complete the build. RP1 for your charging handle. The sighting on top stays the same. Your handguard's going to change to B11. This will allow you to mount the CAC VFG. KAC vertical foregrip. This is your build for part 2. This is all you need. Do not forget to fold the stock. That's all you require. Hand that into Gunsmith, you're on to part 3. Gunsmith Part 3. Now this requires it to be the silenced version. So it's a pretty straightforward build. The one thing you're going to struggle with early wipe is finding the mag requirement for it. The X5 MP5 50 round drum mag. You can get this from Peacekeeper and Mechanic early wipe. I think Mechanic you need 3 wires and Peacekeeper a fuel conditioner, I believe. So 3 wires for a barter trade for Mechanic and 1 fuel conditioner, yep, for Peacekeeper. So I'll walk you through the build. It's pretty basic. First thing you want to do is put the MP5A3. On some screens it will show as HKA3 stock. The mag, you want the MP5 50 rounder mag. Now for the handguard, I'm going to swap this off completely. Actually, receiver we're going to change to the silence first. MP5 SD. Upper receiver, that will change your muzzle to a suppressor. Put a ring mount on the suppressor as well with the TBL laser, which is blue. And then for your handguard, you'll get the suppressor HG version. Once you do that, make sure your stock is back on, and then put the drum at the rear sight on, 50 round mag with the silenced version of the MP5. This is all you need for the build. Hand it in. Gunsmith Part 3 is completed. Alright, super simple Gunsmith Part 4 build using OP-SKS yellow version. We're going to change this over to the modern black version either way. You do get one of these from Mechanic Quest, so if you want to progress later on, get the actual gun of the Tapco version later and then utilize it for Gunsmith, you can. However, this is a pretty straightforward build. All the pieces are available from traders and the flea market early in the wipe. So first thing, we're going to change over the stock. You're going to go to Tapco, Intrafuse, Saw SKS pistol grip. Now for your stock, Tapco stock, that's going to lead you into the MBS M4SS stock. For your mount, you're going to go PSO1. Now there's M2, there's M2-1. Make sure it's just the PSO1. That's all you require. Magazine, we're going to change that over to the 20 round mag, so SKS A5 20 rounder. You usually find this through scavs and raiders. Not that hard to come past early wipe as well. So at the front, you want the Hexagon SKS silencer, and that is your build for part 4 Gunsmith. Really straightforward and easy. Parting wise, you're going to get it from the traders or flea, about 30k odd. Not too bad. As soon as you build, you can hand that in straight away. I'll lead you into part 5.
Alright, here's a guide for the updated Gunsmith part 5. What you want to do is go to Skier, level 2 trade. You want to go buy the M870. As soon as you have that, you're just going to have the stock basic kit. So at the preset, you want to change the back to the SGA. The top you can leave, right? The feed, you want to go to the Mo grip, 870. You want to have an M-lock 4.1, and then go CAC grip. You want to get an M-lock 2.5 for the side. You want on a TBL, blue laser. And then also at the front, you want to have a 12 gauge cylinder with the choke on it. PKO2. That's all you need for the new trade. So with regards to it, when you go to buy the parts, this part right down here, no handguard, is going to be hard to find. Get yourself a rechargeable battery. Mechanic level 1 trade. Left side, 1 R battery. That's all you need. Go back to your preset if you've created it or if you've saved it. Gunsmith 5. There you go. Buy. Get all the other pieces. That's it. That's what you're trading.
Hey guys, so we've got a new Gunsmith Part 6 build. Now, this is based on the wiki build for 12.12. It's still the same. You can still run this build if you can get every single attachment. The requirements are 40 ergonomics. This gives you 40.5. And horizontal has to be within 350 total. So that's vertical and horizontal tallied together. Sighting range of 800, durability over 80. Now, the only issue with this build going into patch 13 is that this buttstock pad, recoil pad, you can get this from Prapper level 2. The only way is to get it once you complete Gunsmith Part 6. So it's trader locked. And if you try and buy it from the flea market right now, the trading for this is absolutely stupid. PKPM key, Dawn's Mark, ASM. You know, really hard keys to get early wipe. So there's an alternative build. What you want to do is take off the top sight, the compact. You want to go to the Bravo. At the front, you can keep the DT hybrid on. Otherwise, if you want a cheaper option, you go to the Rotor 43 silencer for the front. And then instead of doing the butt pad, you want to go to the PT AKM Zenith. You want to go to PT1 stock. And there you have it. This is your new build. It's a lot cheaper as well, because the DT side is a little bit less. Still gives you 41.5 ergo, so you're over the 40 tally, and you're within 350 in terms of recoil, total recoil. Base price for the build. So if you have good traders, level 2 traders usually, and level 3 peacekeeper for the actual mag itself, keep in mind the actual flea market prices do fluctuate. So you usually sit between 160 to 190 in terms of total build costs, unless someone puts up a price for, you know, stupid. So you do that, you'll be able to hand this in for Gunsmith Part 6 to Mechanic, and then that will lead you on to the next section. This is a more viable option rather than waiting around for the buttstock to trade for silly items. If this helps you, give it a like. Obviously, it's a freaking really good build, and it'll save you a lot of rubles and pain waiting for that buttstock, just like it did for me. Cheers. Happy hunting. Hi guys, brand new Gunsmith Part 7. What you want to do is find yourself M4A1 that is 80 durability or more. So if you have one that's stock and it's burnt down a little bit, what you can do, there's a trick. If you go filter by item,
You buy one from the fleet, double click it to make sure that the durability is over 80. If it isn't, hit the cogwheel, go show only functional items. That way you'll get the upper receiver. You can buy it from mechanic level 2, 20k, that's brand new, 100. So if we were to dismantle this, got the upper receiver itself, edit the preset stock, you want carbine, you want to go to SBA3 buttstock, and then for the pistol grip, F1 skeleton, yellow handles on it. For the receiver, M4A1 as normal, Raptor grey for the charging handle, and then the barrel you want 260mm, and the handguard you want the LVOA. Once that's on, your gas block's going to be MK12, and that will lead you into the the muzzle to FH556RC. Once you have that, that'll lead you to the 556 monster suppressor, and then the top sight you want to put a Bravo on. Now, once you put your mag in, this will take down your ergonomics a lot. If you have a PMag, so the black version of the 60 rounder, you can leave the build as is and hand it in. Given that we've got the silver one, 45 ergonomics, it has to be over 45. So the only thing that you should add are 2 front and rear sights. This will give you 2 extra ergo, pushing you past the 45 requirement. Once you build that, you'll be able to hand in your build. Gunsmith Part 7, turn it in, completed. Brand new build for Gunsmith Part 8. So what you want to get is an AKS 74N. You can get this from the flea market, usually around 30 to 40k. Otherwise, if you got Prapor level 3, you get that unlocked. Once you go onto the modding screen, you want to change the rear stock PT adapter, and then you want to select the PT3. You want to get RK3 for your pistol grip. For your mag, you want the AK12. Then for your handguard, you want to swap to the B30 plus B. Take off the front sight, and then you want to swap it to a B33 dust cover. If you don't see any of these items, you will have to search it on the flea market to find it. You want the RKO for your grip, and then on the side you want the K2IKS for your laser. Muzzle brake is going to be the DTK, and that is your build. When you go to buy the parts, owner type traders remove so you can see everything that's available to you. Most of these items, if they're on the flea, they're on the flea. If they're not, remove bartering offers tab. Then you will be able to see this one. So this handguard you can swap for 3 ramp sticks with mechanic. If you can't find it on the flea, go mechanic, go to the trade. He sells at level 2, 3 ram sticks. And that's pretty much your build. Once you part with that, you'll be able to hand that into Gunsmith Part 8. All done. Hey guys, got a brand new Gunsmith build for Gunsmith Part 9. What you want to do is buy the P226 SIG from Peacekeeper level 3. Now, this build requires level 3 traders to buy them from traders. Otherwise, if you can get it from flea, not many of these attachments you'll find though. The one thing you want to do from stock standard is change over to a 20 round mag. You want to go to the elite pistol grip, and then you want to change over the slider to the elite version. You want to get a threaded barrel, so that way you can put on the TJC compensator. Once you do that, blue laser on the bottom. This is all you need to complete Gunsmith Part 9. Once you build, that's it. Hand that in. Once you hand it into mechanic, you will unlock Gunsmith Part 10 straight away. This quest, Gunsmith Part 9, will unlock 24 hours after you complete Gunsmith Part 8, so it is time sensitive. Happy building. Okay, we're on Gunsmith Part 10. So this build is exactly the same as the wiki. There is absolutely no change whatsoever. All you need to do is take off the front sight. We're going to change the handguard to B10M plus B19. You want to get a CAC foregrip. You want to change the dust cover to B33. You want a compact scope on the top. With a prism, the rear stock stays exactly the same. Get a saw, pistol grip,
you want to change this over to a 60 mag, and then the only thing that's going to be expensive would be your DT hybrid silencer at the front. This is all you require. Once you build your actual gun, you're going to be with this. You don't have to fold the stock, you can fold it if you like. You can hand that straight into mechanic. Gunsmith part 10, hand in, all done. This will lead you straight into Gunsmith part 11 as well. Gunsmith part 11 is exactly the same as the wiki as in patch 12.12. First thing you want to do is chuck aside on top, go to the compact. For the rear stock, you want to change to the NFA adapter. You want to go carbine tube into DS150. Now at the front, you want to change to the 6-inch barrel, and then with the foregrip SFG at the vector bottom, you need to get the MK5. So on the sides, take these off. You'll be able to mount the MK5 at that point. SFG foregrip, and then with your silencer, all you want is the Osprey 9, and that is your build complete. Oh, sorry, with your big stick mag. So 33 round mag, all the other attachments exactly the same. Once you build this gun, you'll be able to hand that into mechanic. Gunsmith part 11 completed. Turn them in. Done. That'll lead you into Gunsmith part 12, no time lock. Alright, so with Gunsmith part 12, it's the same as patch 12.12 as well, no real change. So the rear, you want to get off the stock, you want to get the adapter piece, go into a Colt A2 buffer tube. You want to get the PRS Gen 3, go skeletonized pistol grip at the bottom, remove the mag. The pistol grip is the TD12. You want to get an RK1 for your foregrip, and then on the side, you want to get the laser tap. Muzzle, you want to change it to the flash height of the Annihilator, and there is your build. This is all you have to do, hand that in. Mechanic, Gunsmith part 12 completed. Real straightforward, simple, this one. Lead you straight into gun part 13 as well. Gunsmith part 13, RSAS build. First thing, before you actually do this build, what you want to do is go to mechanic. You want to go to the barter item section. Get yourself 4 ram sticks for the hybrid 46 silencer. This will save you 40 odd grand from buying it from Fleet or from Trader. So once you secure your hybrid 46 for the 4 ram sticks barter, you want to edit your preset. The only things that you have to do is chuck on a 30mm scope on top. So Lobolev or NF 30mm will do fine. I usually use Lobolev. You want to go the PM 2 scope. That's that really slow yellow scope. Next thing, all these stay stock standard on the right side. You want to take the mag out. You want to put on RAHG 4-inch. Then you want to go to the GF mod 3. Apart from that, DT silencer at the front. So you want to go DT hybrid, done. RSAS build, buy the parts. Obviously, you know, all the other bits and stuff will come up for you once you assemble. Be able to hand it in straight away. Mechanic Gunsmith part 13, hand in, RSAS, done. And now, after part 13, there'll be a 24-hour time lock until the next quest will come through. We have finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. The long-awaited Gunsmith 14. What a fucking mission to get this freaking one item to be able to complete this quest. So, with regards to the build, I could have posted it a couple of days ago, but there's no point posting a video if you can't hand it in, you know what I mean? You want to do it properly. One disclaimer that I'm going to tell you. This build is so freaking hard to complete because of the pistol grip. Now, the pistol grip, the one version that you need from it, you can get the black version from the traders. To get the tan, the flat dark earth version of it, it's found in raid only. You will not be able to complete this quest unless you find it in raid, or if you trade somebody on the flea market who is selling it. Everybody wants expensive keys though, they know the worth. It's stupid hard to get it. It took me 4 days. So I'll walk through the build. It's going to be a tan version of a HK. Top sight, EOTech EXP S3.
you want to go the tan version. And then the rear sight M-Bus tan, your railing is going to be the Midwest 9-inch. Make sure you do not miss this. Change the charging handle to the Raptor. This is one step that people miss, and they are unable to hand in the gun because of this one little change. Now, you're going to change over to the 11-inch barrel. Your buttstock, you're going to go to the Gen 2 tan UBR. Your mag, tan mag, Gen M3 is fine, 30 rounder. Now the pistol grip, this is the stupidest freaking thing ever. AR-15 Magpul Mo pistol grip, FDE version, that's what you need. You are unable to get it through traders. Good luck finding it. If you get it, you've hit the lottery, you're good. M-Lock 4.1 into the RVG FDE. Everything's pretty much just tan, no laser. So the front, you want to go to Surefire SF3P-556 flash hider. That will lead you into the 556 RC2 10. Gas block's going to be the exact same, nothing different. M-Bus front sight and version, and then on top, you're going to have a tactical device LA-5B/PEQ tactical device. As soon as you have all these components together, you'll be able to hand in Gunsmith 14. Now, if you're going to find the parts on the market, a lot of them you won't be able to buy from traders. So this pistol grip, really hard to get. Charging handle, only available on the market sometimes as well. This sight, you can't get it. Some people trade it for about 250k at the moment. Like really, really stupid stuff. So if we go to check out what everybody's wanting to, sell, top sight's not even available for buying from players. If we go barter exchange, everything's available, but what does this guy want? He wants a sand tape key, and I'm guessing this top guy wants a sand tape key as well. Yep, both want sand tape key. You can find the top sight from raiders and rogues. Go play Lighthouse Labs, anything like that. This pistol grip, you're gonna have to hit reserve, go to the top of the buildings. You're gonna have to hit weapon attachment spots. That's the only real way that you're gonna get this. Or if you do find it on a found and raid gun, then you're gonna have to take that gun out. So good luck, good luck. It is one of the most hardest gun builds. I had to trade an RBST key that I got from Peacekeeper Quest as soon as I completed it, so really painful to get. Apart from that, that's all you need. Happy hunting. Alright guys, Gunsmith Part 15. Really straightforward, easy, simple build to do. All it requires is a few pieces. It's the exact same build as 12-12. Nothing's changed. So first step that you want to do, remove the pistol grip and remove the stock. Now on the side, you want to get one of these stupid big ass fucking night vision scopes, NSPU-M. That's going on the top. You want the R43 rotor, stock and buffer tube. You want to lead that into the GL shock. Now you can get that from Rashala's guards, raiders, anyone with an 8R usually has that bus stock on the back of it. 30 round mag leading into a B3 ring mount, and then you want to get the AN-PEQ15 tactical device. Once you build that, it usually costs about 200k, around so, for total piece. You can buy everything from the flea, really easy stuff to get. This is prepper level 4 though for the barrel suppressor, but that actually comes with your gun, so if it doesn't have one that you actually bought on the flea, then you know where to buy that from. And then also mechanic, they did change this. You could actually get a Val Rotor 43 pistol buffer tube trade for 1 milk from mechanic at level 1 mechanic, but they actually changed it to the level 3 mechanic. Apart from that, you'll be able to hand in this build. I can't show you the hand in process because I just did it, but I deleted my bloody clip, so stupid. Anyway, it leads you into Gunsmith Part 16. There's no time lock as long as you have the level requirement. So hand it in, you'll get the DVL challenge. That's it, ready to roll. Alright guys, really, really easy. DVL, Gunsmith Part 16. All you want to do is buy a DVL from the market, costs about 70 to 80k. You want to remove the magazine first. This build is with no mag. The top sight, you want the KH 34mm ring mount. So yeah, KH-F 34mm. Then that leads you into the ATA CR 735x56. Really fuck off long scope. You want the TBL laser underneath, and everything else stays stock standard. This is not the silenced version. You've got the muzzle brake at the front, you've got nothing else. Build piece.
Assemble, ready to hand in, Gunsmith Part 16. Easy as that. You'll get Part 17 straight away. Be there. 17, really straightforward build. It's the same as 1212. You can get it from the wiki. Get an AK-102 from the fleet or from traders if you have it unlocked. First thing you want to do is remove the front sight, so that way you can change out the handguard and the dust cover. You want to go to BTM plus B19 handguard. That will lead you to the B33 dust cover. Change the front sight back to what you had. 6P44 SB1-30 AK-105 rear sight, and then you want to put a Spectre DR on for your sight. Make sure your charging handle on as well. CSS AK. No charging handle. Now the buttstock you want to take off. Take off the stock. You want to go to the RPK-16 tube. You want to lead that into the DS-150. Pistol grip's going to be an RK3. Then your mag is going to be the C10 AK, which is the olive color. Now for your foregrip, this is where you have to make sure you pick the right one. You want to go to Magpul AFG, Tactical Foregrip, Olive Drab, OD. If you pick the FG, which is like similar in color, the forest green, it's not going to be correct. You won't be able to hand it in. On the side, you want to put the flashlight on. It's going to be the Klesh-T2U. Make sure you pick the correct flashlight. Muzzle, we're going to go into CNC War. You want to lead that into the CQB 556 for Franz. Then that will lead you into the CRD 556. Once you have all these attachments, that is all you need. Go and build your gun. Everything can be bought from the flea usually. RK3 pistol grip is a little bit hit and miss sometimes. People put it up for 30, sometimes it's 300k. The rear sight will already be on your gun, so there's no need to rebuy that. Everything else you'll be able to pick from the flea. Cost 200 depending on what the RK3 goes for. So as soon as you build, you're going to have that Gunsmith Part 17 ready to hand in. Go, nice and done. That'll lead you straight into Part 18, ready to roll as long as you have the level unlock. Alrighty, Gunsmith 18, really simple, straightforward AKMN build. Make sure you get the right AKMN. I did this initially with an AKM and got trolled for it. So it's just a standard Magpul black build. All you want to do for the start, we're going to take off the front sight. You want to swap over to the Bastion dust cover, and we're going to swap over to the Mo AKM handguard. Top sight, we're going to go for the HHS1. Where are we? It's literally just going to be pure black. Although it states for a Mo buttstock, use the Zhukov. Magpul Zhukov S stock, that's all you need. And then when you go to the Mo AK pistol grip, Gen M3 mag, black. Then you want to go to the AFG M lock, tactical foregrip, black. Make sure it is that. Then we're just going to go to the R43 762 silencer. That's your build. Really straightforward, easy done. Build cost, if you're going to buy the parts from the Flea Plus gun, $224. Pretty simple. You can get it cheaper, obviously, if you have additional bits, but that's all you need. Gunsmith 18 ready to hand in. Make sure you put the right stock on the rear. Although it asks for something else, put the Zhukov on the back. That's all you need to do. Gunsmith 18, turn it in. We're done. After 18, you're time locked for 24 hours until the next task. So just wait around, you'll get level 19. After that, it's another time lock again. Cheers. Alright guys, new Gunsmith 19 build. So this is a 24-hour gated quest after you complete Gunsmith 18. What you want to do is get you an SVD. All you have to do is buy one from the flea market, or you can get it from traders if you do have it unlocked. First step is remove the dust cover on top. This is going to allow you to install the chassis. So SAG MK1 chassis. As soon as you do that, you put on the dust cover, custom dust cover, and then you want to get NF 30mm ring mount. That will lead you into the March Tactical 24x42 scope, that real big fuck off long one. At the back, you want to change the stock SVD adapter. That will lead you into the UBR Gen 2 black. Change over the pistol grip. We're going to go Mo AK black. remove the mag. Barrel stays at 22 inch. Foregrip, you want to go the Monstrum Tactical, VFG, vertical foregrip. And then at the front, you want to put on a threaded adapter. That will lead you into the R43 762 muzzle brake compensator. Apart from that, this is all you need to complete GUNSMITH 19. The build alone costs about 180 to 200 depending on where you sit on the flea market. Prices will vary. As soon as you build your gun, that is everything you need. GUNSMITH Part 19. Hit the task, hand it in. I can build and see you for 20. Alright, perfect. GUNSMITH Part 20. Now this quest wasn't time locked for me. I got it straight after I completed 19. It's a M1A build. You may have trouble finding one of the attachments because it doesn't sell on the flea very often, and the traders do not provide it neither. So the particular attachment that we're talking about in question is the M8 forward optic mount. Now there is one way of getting around it very early if you get stuck trying to find this attachment. You can get the M1A Reaper build that you get from Test Drive. It does have this attachment on it, so you can pretty much utilize that to bring it to GUNSMITH 20 and you'll be fine. So build wise, what we want to do first off is change the stock to the Archangel M1A, which is the tan version. At the front, change it over to the threaded muzzle brake and compensator. Then that will lead you into the X3762 compensator. At the top, you want to go the M8 forward optic mount. That will lead you straight into the LS321 tactical device. At the back, you want to have one of those little mini scopes. You want to go the AMM mount. Lead you into the T1. Then for the UTG 4P mount, then we go into the KH-F 34mm ring, which will then allow you to get the Night Force 35x56 34mm rifle scope. That is your build for GUNSMITH Part 20. It costs somewhere around 300 usually, depending if the parts are available or whatnot. 335. Once you build, you'll be able to hand that straight into mechanic. GUNSMITH Part 20. Traders, turn them in. Done. Out. Lead you straight into the GUNSMITH 21. See you there. Alright, GUNSMITH Part 21. Now I did the video, and I didn't hit record, so I'm going to show you the build. Very, very easy, straightforward. M700 and an M1911A1 pistol, both from Peacekeeper. Here's your actual rewards once you complete it. You get 99350 stack, you finally unlock the ergo grip, which is really good, and you get the advanced tube, black version, with a pistol case, some decent XP. 21, let's get into it. So first thing you want to do is buy a pistol from Peacekeeper, and you'll also want to go buy the M700. Now we'll start with the pistol first. Really, really straightforward. All you want to do is change over the pistol grip, the number 423. You want to put the muzzle brake on the front, 1911 AO, and then you want to put a TBL laser on the bottom. That is all you need for the actual pistol itself. That's your complete build, hand that in. Once you go to buy the parts, it's pretty cheap. Usually costs about, max rate is 16k. We'll move into the M700 build now. For the M700, we're doing a Mod X build. So first thing you'll need to do is remove the actual Wyatt magazine. You want to change the whole stock over to the Mod X Gen 3. For the handguard, Mod X, with the actual mount going the Mod X rail. For the buffer tube, go carbine. That will lead you into the PRS Gen 3 stock. And with the pistol grip, you want to go the MIAD, Magpul, FDE. For your magazine, go to the AICS 5-rounder. Then at the very front will be a DT hybrid suppressor. Hybrid 46, what you can do with this suppressor as well is go to mechanic and do a barter trade for 4 ram sticks. It costs about 40 grand. On the flea, this silencer trades between 80 to 100 grand, so it's half the price and value. What you also want to do on the top, so now DSG just made this change about an hour ago. Razor scopes are removed from trader buying, so you have to buy them from flea now. They sit around 100k at the moment. Whether the stock's going to be bought up and the prices are going to change at that time once the majority of the player base come back online, sort of, we'll see where that leads. You want a Lobolev 30mm scope, ring mount, and then lead into a Razer HDG Gen 2. That's your M700 build complete. This is all you need to do to hand in both quests. Build cost on the market without the Razer scope, 153. If you get the silencer, obviously that's 40k less. The Razer's going to cost you about 100 anyway. Make sure you search the Razer individually, otherwise it will not show through traders. It's a bit buggy and weird right now, but as you can see, 100 to 130k. That is all that is required for Gunsmith Part 21. Have fun.